Oh, that's gross. Come on, girl. It's better out than in, they always say. Dog. Oh my goodness. Well, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're starting this one off with me cleaning Avocado's poop, which is a good sign. If she's pooping after eating, that means she's doing a great job. But today's video, we're just going to be giving you guys an update video. I was actually planning on doing a video for a whole nother topic, which was basically top 5 things I wish I knew before getting a green tree monitor. But as you can see, the video has changed. Today's video changed, let's just say that. We're gonna be doing an update video on Avocado, and I have to say I'm quite surprised at how she's been reacting to the enclosure. So hopefully you guys enjoy. God bless, and watch all the way through. I'm gonna clean this poop up. Yeah, if you guys have never smelled monitor poop before, it's definitely a very peculiar smell. You never forget it. Hey mama, hello. How are you today? How are you today? Hey. When you were in that smaller enclosure, you used to come up to me all the time. Now you got this big mansion. You're getting ahead of yourself. You got this big mansion now, you're just like, oh my goodness, I don't want to see you anymore. You hurt my feelings, Avocado. You're hurting my feelings. My feelings are hurt. But I know you'll come back around, girl. I know you'll come back around. Well, this is was actually gonna be another video that I was gonna record. Turns out we're just gonna do a little update video on this new behemoth of an enclosure that we have our pretty much hatchling green tree monitor in. I'm not gonna lie, when I had her in her 4x2x2, she was like extremely active, you know, kind of looking around, but you know, still a little skeptical, you know, wasn't really always wanted to come towards me unless I had food, and so that was a little skeptical. As you guys have seen now, I've mentioned it in multiple videos that we had to forcibly downsize her to a 40-gallon, which is like right over there. You probably can't even see it, but if you've seen past videos, you know what I'm talking about. We downsized her to a 40-gallon enclosure, and she was like the most active, most outgoing, most ready to come out of her enclosure. And you know, it seemed like we were making great progress. I mean, she was coming up to the glass, scratching, wanted to come out. We'd hang out. She'd, you know, dance around me. I'd probably have some videos in here right now. But she's since been inside this 4x2x4 enclosure, and it has now been a little over a week since she's been in there. When I first put her in, you know, as any animal would, they're still a little skeptical. She only stayed to this side of the enclosure, and she'd sleep over here, she'd bask over here, and that's pretty much all. I very seldomly catch her kind of exploring all around. The first day she was exploring all around, she was scent marking everywhere, licking, you know, using her Jacobson's organ to kind of scent around. And then from there, she was stuck to this one side. It was like, no bueno. And I have heat over there, UVB, everything is going throughout. And she just stuck to this one side. And so, you know, of course, you know, with the mindset is like, you know, hopefully she'll come through. You know, she's still got to break through her, you know, the newness of where she is. She has to get used to where she is. And so I've still been playing around that, still been being hopeful that she'll get back to her old self. I did notice that the old light fixture that I had was just too cold. I did some parameter checks with my heat gun, and it seemed like the parameters were fine, but you know, one thing that I've learned is that when animals are constantly basking, that means that their basking spot is just not hot enough. And so she was just sitting there all day, like trying to soak up the heat that she had, or that she could get, and you know, I guess that kind of like slowed her pace down a little bit. I've since upgraded to this 150 watt flood lamp, and it heats up the enclosure fairly well. It's not like scorching hot, due to the fact that this is a big enclosure. It's not like burning the whole enclosure down. And so we still have a great basking spot, but now the whole enclosure is a little warmer. It's sitting at right at about like 78, 80-ish, whereas before it was like the 74, 75 range, which green tree monitors don't really need a lot of heat, crazy heat, compared to other Varan species, but they still need heat to thrive and move around. And honestly, when I put this new flood lamp in, this is just me just ranting with you guys. When I put this new floodlight in, this 150 watt, or no, 250 watt, I think, it's fairly hot, I'm not gonna lie. But like I say, it's not, and I know I have this open, but even before then, parameter checks have been cool. But when I put this in, before I had this light fixture in, she wasn't moving as much. She would eat, but she wasn't like eating like she was used to. But once I put this in, it seemed like she would go under there, she'd bask, she'd eat a couple crickets, she'd go under here, bask, and then she was off hunting again. And so it's almost like the new light, the new heat kind of juiced her up a little bit. And so now that we've got her kind of exploring the whole cage again, now we're trying to get back to her wanting to socialize with me again. And, hopefully, be the angel that she has been, that you guys have, grown to know in avocado. And so it's been a little, disappointing, but I think it's just me just rushing the whole process. I need to slow it down. I'm not gonna lie. So we have some greenery on that side. You guys should check out the full enclosure build of this. But what I noticed too that she was doing was she was hiding. She would hide behind this a lot. It's like it was tucked right here in this corner, and she would hide behind this a lot. And so I don't want her to get used to hiding whenever she's scared. Much like humans and much like, dogs or any other type of animal, really, if you want an animal or a person or a dog or anything to be used to you, you can't allow them to go to their comfort zone and get used to, hey, I'm not liking the situation, let me get away. Now, I've not taken away all of her hides. She still has 1,000,001 hides in here, but I don't want to give her, I'll give her 1,000,000 hides, but I don't want to give her 1,000,001 hides, if that makes sense. Like, I want her to get used to me again in this big, massive enclosure. There's so many places to hide in here. And so I don't want her to get accustomed to just saying, I don't like this environment, I'm gone. So that's been one step that I've done. Again, it's only been a week, so we're still gonna play around with it, but I'm just trying to take proactive steps now so that whenever she does get bigger, she's not used to doing that. My whole vision with all of this, and I've said it in old videos, if you guys have been around since I've started making videos about 8 months ago, my whole goal in all of this is to make ambassador level relationships with my animals. And what I mean by that is I would love to open up, a reptile zoo or reptarium, similar type deal where people can come in, be educated, and for people who love reptiles and love animals can come in and embrace it and learn more, and also break bad stigmas with people who are afraid of these reptiles, who are afraid of animals because they're just not fully educated on how sweet and wonderful they are when they are treated right. And so that's what I try. That's my aim with why I have this channel, which is why I want, I keep reptiles, which is also why I downsized a lot of my reptiles, because one, I didn't have the time at the time, and two, I wanted to be able to take one step at a time. So avocado has been my dream mission right now, to get her to that ambassador style, relationship so that she can be around other people. Tree monitor training does an amazing job with his two green tree monitors, being able to go around other people. And so I always watch his videos and get some tips and different tools that he does, the ladder tricks and, them walking around the room, just taking notes from a whole bunch of people. The Reptile Whisperer does a great job. I always talk about Reptiliatus. He does a great job with his green tree monitors. And so, I would consider those, ambassador level animals that, they've been working with for years and years on. I'm new to this with the green tree monitor species. And so it's gonna take time. I just have to be patient and you know, just stay in my lane, do my thing. So me and Avocado here are going to continue to work together, and it seems like she's kind of basking right now, soaking up in that heat. I don't even know if you guys can see her up there, but she's just kind of hanging out. She's got that right eye closed to that heat. But yeah, that's just a quick little update. That's all I can do for right now. You know, I don't want to force her out of where she is right now, but I do want to get her back in her enclosure. As always, guys, this room here is very warm. Let's see, we're gonna do a live scan right here, just so you guys know I'm not joking. It's 82. Oh shit. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see, it's 82 point, it's kind of hard. 82.4, it's hard to see that. Let's see, boom, ba, ba, bam, bam, bam. There we go. 82, what is that? Or 82.4. That's the temperature in this room right now. So, believe me when I say it's warm in here. And she is okay. Like I said, the only thing is just the humidity. I don't have a hygrometer to check the room, so I highly doubt that it's like 70% humidity in here, but you know, humidity is a great thing, but it's not a deal breaker when they're not in it constantly. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, mama. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. You're tensing up. I feel it. You're tensing up. I feel it. It's okay, girl. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right, okay? You're gonna be okay. And sometimes I like to do spin arounds, get them thinking, get the brain thinking, get the brain going, get a process and everything. You're warm, girl. You're super warm, girl. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be all right, girl. You're doing a great job. Oh, yeah. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Do you remember how sweet you were with me? Oh, you're so tense. All right. Well, what I also like to do is, this is turning into a update / green tree monitor training, socialization video. But what I also like to do is, I want to get her thinking, want to get her out of her shell. And so this is a green tree monitor, and really with any reptile, like just get them elevated above me so that they can be like, oh, haha, I'm bigger than you, as opposed to me looking down at it, my big head, and it's saying, oh my gosh, that thing is huge. So I got dirt on my nail. It's all good, girl. You're getting big too. You're getting fat, mama. You're getting fat, girl. Right now, there's no tongue flicks, which is not the best. But right now we're just kind of hanging out. It's a lot processing right now in her mind. And if she doesn't start moving too much, then I will put her back, because she did just eat like 3 large crickets. So don't want her, you know, out stressing, not digesting that food properly. Hey, mama. So yeah, I don't want to stress her out, but this is her doing her thing. Let's focus that right there. There she goes. But yeah, this is her. Avocado, she's so gorgeous. But Like I said, I don't want to stress her out. She just ate, and I want her to digest her food. She's not moving around, being active. So this is kind of where we are right now. It's like we've taken 3 steps back. So I love the big enclosure. I love the fact that she's able to explore, you know, has the space to explore around. Hopefully she gets back to that point and, you know, will hopefully get back to her normal self. I've said a prayer, and just got to be patient at this point. Say a prayer and be faithful to what's going on. So that's all I got, man.
One eternity later.
As we're making this video, I was sitting here complaining about how Avocado has not really shown me any type of grace or any type of love since she's moved into this enclosure. And literally taking that plant out. Let's see if I can find her. Oh, sorry, girl. I squeezed you. She's in my butt right now. But there she goes. This is a very raw video. But ever since I took that plant out and honestly kind of just moved her around, she came out to play. Oh my goodness, girl, you're just so awesome. You were so awesome. All I really have to say is just be patient, you know? Be patient. I was being a little let me cut this fan off. Hold on. But I was being a little on the I guess, aggressive side by not going into the enclosure, trying to let her, ooh, that's giving me chills, and just letting her do her thing. But I think today, with me physically going in there, moving some stuff around, getting my scent in there, I think it's came around. And this is really raw. Like, I'm literally right here, right now, editing this video. Check this out. I'm editing this video right now. I have this channel as we talk. I want, you know, I keep rip. So this is super raw. This is a super, super raw video. And she came around. So be patient, you know, be patient. And as I always say too, don't let the influence of what other people are saying to influence what you've purchased, to influence your investment, to influence how you go about things. Now, if it's killing your animal, don't do it. But people say, leave your green tree monitor alone. Let him come to you. Let it do its thing. That's cool and all, but it's okay to go in and play around a little bit, move stuff, touch stuff, be in there with them. You know, don't, like, I wouldn't say forcefully grab them out, because that's going to create a bad relationship. But how I got her out earlier was with some food. She came out. I showed you the video of her, like, moving around up there, chasing the crickets. And, you know, when I tried to get her back into her enclosure, she was a little stale. But within, like, the last 2 hours, she's been moving around. Like I said, I moved that plant out of there as well. She doesn't have that plant in there anymore on that side. So she's been, like, able to move around, be seen, see me without hiding. And it's been really dope. I don't want to overdo it, because now she is kind of huffing and, not really huffing, but she's flaring the lower mouth there. So we're going to leave it alone, but that was a success. That was success. That was, I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. I mean, that's super raw here and in the flesh. So green tree monitors, man. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Varanus, prasinus. I love it. I love it. She's a beast. She's a beast. She's gonna be ambassador before you know it, for sure. Wow. Wow.
If you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and consider giving this video a like. As always, God loves you, and so do I. Spread love, not hate.